Well, every year around this time, there are a lot of coordinated efforts in terms of what we do internally with our departments, as well as with our external stakeholders, such as the Namibian police and other stakeholders, first responders during this time. So in terms of preparations, what we've had with our essential staff and our external stakeholders, we've really have our usual meetings and then prepared for the festive season in terms of the expected influx.
Well, we know that this is a very busy time for both locals and tourists. What measures have been put in place so that you can manage the expected influx of visitors?
Well, as you know, we always have the roadblocks, which our traffic department works very closely with RA, as well as the Namibian police. So the roadblocks are already up. The major one is the one as you enter Swakopmund, and then thereafter there's one at close to Yanni Sava Police Station, just by Dolphin Park. Apart from that, we have maximized lifeguards and contracted Monarch lifeguards, just to have lifeguards at all our swimming areas, which includes Langstrand, Dolphin Beach, as well as Independence Beach, and our swimming pool at Esplanade. So we've got extra lifeguards, but we'd like then also our residents to know and visitors to know that our lifeguards are available from 9 up to 6 o'clock. So those are some of the measures, as well as obviously cleanliness and extra efforts in terms of refuse removal.
Right. Well, obviously, safety is always a big concern during the holidays. That's why I'm sure that steps have been taken to ensure public safety in town as well as along the waterfront areas.
Yes.
Traffic tends to get hectic around this time. Are they... All right, you talked about the traffic management, the roadblocks have already been set up and so on. Do you expect the public to, adhere to the rules, and are the traffic officials ready?
Yes, definitely our traffic officials are ready. We hope the public and visitors are ready as well. And that readiness I'm referring to is really in terms of obeying our traffic rules and regulations. It's really important during this time because, things like drinking and driving offences, they kind of increase during this time. So we just like to appeal to our visitors and residents to ensure that they refrain from drinking and driving. I always ask a sober friend to drive you if you cannot drive yourself. And, unfortunately, there are fines, and you don't want to see yourself in prison during this festive season. And once again, it's also a criminal record that you will have for forever. So please, we expect our visitors to please obey our traffic regulations and have a consideration for other road users as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, festive events and entertainment also attract a lot of crowds. How is the municipality ensuring that such gatherings and such crowds are well managed and compliant with safety regulations?
Yes, correct. So as a municipality, we have an events calendar that we share on our social media platforms. So we appeal to all event organizers to share their events and event posters with us, which we then share on our social media pages. Obviously, this event calendar is then also shared with NAMPOL, who assist with crowd control and, adherence to public safety measures. So we really also coordinate with them. We give them the calendar weekly. We share with them, and they manage. They help us manage this event, and of course, our traffic department and our fire and response team also on standby for these events.
Well, we know that wherever people are, there is always waste. How is waste management? It becomes quite a challenge during peak season. What plans are in place to ensure that the town is kept clean and environmentally safe?
So our usual waste management efforts continue as usual during the festive season. We have our teams working full-time actually. So that in that aspect, that is also in place. Then again, our very busy areas such as Independence Beach particularly. There we have put extra effort by having extra teams that are on standby to ensure, cleanliness. But then we'd also like to appeal to our visitors and residents to ensure that they also dispose of waste correctly and not just litter and leave everything lying around. I know everybody's in a festive mood, everybody's happy, but there are skips available, there are bins available. So we just like to appeal to our visitors to please ensure that they keep, especially our beach areas, very clean. But other than that, our usual efforts to maintain a clean town continue as normal.
And finally, Anita, what message would you like to share with residents as well as visitors to ensure a safe and enjoyable festive season in your beautiful town?
Yes. Well, I'd like to appeal to everyone to just, come and enjoy Walvis Bay. We have a lot to offer. Walvis Bay has a lot to offer. A lot of tourist activities, such as Sandwich Harbour. We've got the dolphin cruises. You can come quad biking. The list are just endless. So we really have a lot of adventure here in Walvis Bay. So we'd like to appeal to visitors who haven't been here yet to please come and have fun here. It's a beautiful and scenic and safe environment. And yes, and then just to ensure that they please do everything with consideration for others as well as the environment.